God. I feel really sorry for the Japanese guy that has to put this together every day. What a... Hello and welcome back to Speed Freak Garage, home of power sports on YouTube. So we're going to continue with our 2013 to 2019 engine swap. So the first thing I need to do is set the record straight. The fluid I found inside the intake manifold, after discussing it with the seller of the engine and discussing it with a friend in town who's basically an engine swap expert, the fluid was put there on purpose during the leak down test to protect the cylinders, and it was put there to prevent corrosion during storage, since this engine came from Florida, where obviously ocean weather is not so nice to metal. So I was a total dick to the seller of the engine in the video, so that's my bad. So supposedly that fluid was there on purpose to protect the engine. So we're going to go with that. Hope to God it's right. So for those of you who are jumping to part 2, which is today, and you skipped part 1 for whatever reason, so it's important to note that you can't just take a 2019 engine and put it in a 2013. There's a lot of shit that has to come from the 2013. So all 4 crank trigger wheels and crank sensors have to go to this motor. The wire harness has to go to this motor. The computer has to go over. The coil packs, did I say 4 crank? Sorry, the 4 cam trigger wheels and sensors. The 1 crank trigger wheel and sensor has to go from 2013 to 2019. The whole wire harness, and then your port injectors. Luckily, the direct injectors don't have to be messed with because those are a pain in the butt. So there's a lot of work that has to be done. A lot. So today, we are going to focus on taking apart this engine, because it does not have to go back together. Because it's blown up, it will not go back together. So we can basically just throw everything off this engine as fast as we can without losing parts and pieces that we need. And then another day I'll have to have someone come over and help me to very, very carefully start taking parts and pieces off of this engine. Because this one, like I said, we have to keep. So, got to be very careful with it. It just kind of sucks because like stuff like the alternator, you can see this alternator here is completely different from this one. For whatever unknown reason, Subaru just decided to screw everyone over who would, for whatever reason, need a new engine. They obviously don't care about their customers at all because this engine is so different, but it's the exact same. Anyway, we can start taking shit apart. So I'm going to get this catch can out of my way here. I'm not going to be reusing it. It's not necessary unless you have a turboed vehicle. So we need to get all this drive kit off. These 2 pulleys, the bolts are missing because those went to the turbo kit that was sold. So we are going to release the tension on the belt and slip the belt off. And these pulleys might just fall out because they, like I said, they're not really attached to anything. So, pulley. And so, parts like this, it's really, really hard to mess up and put them back in the wrong spot. So basically, that's what this big 2013 blanket is for us to just put things back the way we got them. But like I said, this engine's not going back together, so it's not really that important. This belt, I really like this belt. It's like a no-squeak style. I mean, I need to get a new one, obviously, since it's been sitting for a year. That's not good for rubber, but can get all this apart. And then these will have to come apart. Let's see, I've got, it's probably, nope. A 4, so, what the hell? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's weird. Okay. I feel dumb. Just a little rusty, I guess. Okay, and I've got 2 extra GoPro batteries with me today, so I should be able to go for at least 3 hours. I think the GoPro memory card is full after 4 hours, so that's about the maximum video I can do in one day. So then let's see, we have to reuse the 2013 wire harness, which, like I said, kind of sucks. It really sucks. We don't have a choice because, again, Subaru doesn't give a shit. Very frustrating. I should have been able to just plug and play this engine, you know. No reason for all the changes that were made. Okay. Then gotta get those. Let's see. Gotta unclip them. What? There it is. All this stuff has to be undone without damaging it, which is the hardest part. And the heater's gonna run a lot today because it's only 20 degrees outside, but it's 60 in here with 3 giant thermal garage doors. I mean, they're insulated, but they're not as good as a wall, so we're gonna have a lot of noise today. Okay. So, got all that. Probably go ahead and unplug this because we're going to use the new AC unit. Okay, and then this, I actually would really like to 3D print custom ones. I mean, now that I have I've tried before with my friend's 3D printer, but now that I have my own 3D printer, I can try to make a better version, or just, I mean, these are in good condition. These are in really good condition. I might as well just keep those. But got our belt off. Okay, now we can start with the impact to get the rest of this stuff off. So I mean, it all has to come out of the way because the really hope I can use the new throttle body. It all has to come out of the way because we got to get this timing cover off, which is, you know, don't get me started. But let's see, we got to unplug this. Unplug a bunch of stuff it's gonna be hard to do. Some of this can come off. Oh man, that is It's like a super lock to make sure, get some compressed air and clean all these connectors out. I don't want to break them, because if I do, the amount of money that would cost to, I can't even imagine. So, let's see. What is this down here? Is this like a low oil sensor? Or? There's one over here too. Is this some kind of control module for the, I don't know, I mean, yeah, I just don't know enough of, what the fuck is this? Oh. It's one of these fancy screw-in zip ties. That's great. Lazy. Really fucking lazy. Okay. Need to get this. I don't even see how you release the plug on this one. Like that. There we go. Holy shit, that's got oil in it. What the fuck? Look at that, there's oil in there. Oh man. Whatever I did to this engine, it damaged something inside of here. Wow. Should not be oil in there at all. Okay. And then go ahead and release the other side. That looks like it's broken. Is that from doing the... Crap. At least it turns off quick. Just fucking... Oh, it's attached with that lazy ass zip tie thing. Okay, got that off. I just need to get this connector off, but I don't see how, because it's obviously something's broken, or let's see, maybe the other one will give me a hint. Oh, of course it's... I think it's supposed to lift up and then unhook. No? Oh, come on. Shit. What is holding it on? Damn, I don't know. I don't know, I'm afraid to break it. Okay. See, that's free. We gotta get this one free, which is a pretty straightforward. No oil in that one, so that's good. And then This isn't attached to the, well, shit, I mean, God, they got a lot of these. I mean, everything has to be disconnected, right? Because I have to take the whole wire harness off the engine, so. Ah, fuck this. Okay. Okay, and then of course that one's okay. That's out. That's free. This is all free. Once I get that out of the way anyway, it'll be... No. I still haven't figured this out. What am I gonna do? It's definitely... Something's damaged that shouldn't have been. Okay, there we go. Okay. So one of these is an oil pressure switch. I think this is some kind of oil pressure switch. This is probably an oil pressure sensor. Because one wire, two wire, right? Okay. So all this is... Nope, this isn't disconnected yet. I need to... This one doesn't look like it's meant to release. But I got it. I mean, I really could just cut these zip ties off, but this is good practice for doing the next engine, the 2019 engine, because we don't want to damage any of the stuff on the 2019 engine. Damn you. This one's gonna have to be cut off. Something's jamming it. Damn it. Carefully, we don't want to cut the wire harness. Okay. That wire harness is now free. This here and here have to come out still. So it's just a little locking tab right there. And they should come right out. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's do this. I want to say that's a 10. Whoa, shit. Okay. What is the deal? Okay. Alright, that's released. Put that back. Okay. Alright, that's released there. And we actually have to rescue these sensors. So I don't know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 sensors. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So which sensors do I have to rescue? That's the question. So this has a blue, green, white, and red wire. This has a blue, green, white, and red wire. But this sensor has blue and red. Blue and red. I don't understand. Which sensors are new? Shit. They look identical. Oh boy. Well, that's not going to be so straightforward then, is it? Ah, man. That sucks. Of course it's not going to be straightforward. That'd be too fucking easy, right? Okay, so we gotta get this big old alternator assembly out of the way. Gotta get the crank pulley out. This is in the way. Fucking shit. Okay. Well, that's got to come off, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Fuck. That is on there good. Okay. It's completely different throttle body design. Well, I guess that makes sense. Plastic versus aluminum. Okay. Ah. And these coolant lines running to the throttle body are actually to defrost it, which is pretty cool, honestly. Never would have thought of that. Since it's electric, it could technically get overpowered by frost or ice, which is crazy. So they have these coolant lines on here to heat it up. Man, that one's stuck on there good. Come on. Fuck you. Whew. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Okay, so that's free. Okay, those are all good. What is that underneath there? It's interesting. Okay, cool. So next, I don't know, there's really no right way to do it. Next we can see if this is strong enough to do the crank pulley. Of course I don't have the right size impact. Yep. 22. So 22, but this isn't an impact socket, so this really isn't the best idea in the world. Nope. Full power. Obviously using an impact on your crank isn't really a good idea, but again, this engine's blown up. For this one, we'll probably have to be a little more careful. Whew. Oh yeah. It's actually, is that normal for there to be oil on it? I don't think it is. I'm not sure. Now, crank bolts are torqued to yield, so you're not supposed to reuse them. So I can actually, you can use the crank bolt there to seat the pulley if you need to seat it. And then, you know, everything will be all right. Now, supposedly there is some kind of weird special like keyway thing inside of this that you really, really, really don't want to screw up. So, but again, this motor's trash, so we are going to reuse the lightweight crank pulley. It's a nice piece, so no reason not to. Makes the engine rev up way faster. Okay, So next we can take the idler. Ooh, that's crunchy. Take the idler off, and we can take I would say 17. Totally off base there. 15. No? 13? No? Give me a break here. So 14. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, we're going back to safety mode. Okay, and that idler was here. I'm trying to organize them as how they come out as best I can. Now this one I can probably leave on, and I just need to get the alternator assembly off. I'm gonna have to take the idler out anyway though, because I'm gonna use the new one, of course. But the alternator's gotta be reused, which sucks. Damn. Okay, full power. Big difference, big difference. Okay, this alternator. Give me a break here. Let this stay on full power. Just be really careful with it. Okay, so these have to be bagged, just in case. 2013 alternator. Okay. And then I think there's some more bolts holding it on. Let's see. Yeah, I think just 2 more. Okay, and then this one here. Yep, there she goes. She's ready to come out. Okay, really sucks you have to reuse the alternator. Luckily, you know, they last forever. I mean, okay. Thing's probably gonna be heavy. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a way to use the new tensioner. I don't know how easy that's gonna be. Looks like it's built into the... What the fuck kind of shit design is this? What a joke. How am I supposed to... Or is the tensioner this whole giant bracket and I just have to reuse the bracket? Some dumb fucking shit right there. Okay. It's 12. out. No, it doesn't want to come out. Okay. What else? Is there anything else holding this alternator in? It doesn't look like it. So how do I get it out? Okay. Alternator is out. This will have to be replaced with the okay. Next on the list would be, I think this is in my way, water pump. So, nope. Ten. Alright, now it's out of my way. Okay, I think that's everything. Just put them back in. Fucking shit, come on. Okay. Now, all of these external bolts here, there's quite a bit of them. Bolt. I mean, there's a fuck ton of bolts in my way. Oh yeah, okay. And I don't know about these bolts, like, do these, you know, this one, do they have to come out also, or are they holding tensioners on from the other side? Meaning if I mean, again, the engine doesn't have to go back together, but yeah, I don't know. Oof, look at that. Look at this here. Something was leaking here. Look at that. Wow. I mean, I had the car turbocharged for 40,000 miles, so obviously it's not going to be in good condition. Okay. They better all be the same size, too. Look at that. There's RTV on the bolt. God. It's unbelievable. Fucker. 2013 timing cover. Looks like they at least had the courtesy to make them all the same size. For now. Nope, these are a different size. But they're pretty obvious. They're supposed to be a different size, so it shouldn't be too bad. Again, this engine's helping me learning about that engine, because that engine is way too expensive, way too good a condition to half-ass fuck it up, which is why I'm gonna wait till one of my friends comes to help so they can give advice as we go. My God, who the fuck designed this? This is insane. You'd think they would at least have the courtesy to use a real gasket instead of all that RTV garbage that is like 50% gonna blow the engine up if the RTV breaks away, right? I gotta figure out which of these sensors I'm supposed to swap, because obviously I don't want to swap it if I don't have to. Okay, I think that's, oh, 3 more. God, I could imagine somebody forgetting to put one of these bolts back in, and oh man, not good. Yeah, they're all the same. There's 2 lengths, super long and super short, so you'd hope they'd be hard to confuse. Okay, that's it. That's everything. I mean, I don't know if you're supposed to undo this. Oh wait, hold on. That's not everything. I need to be careful because I need this computer and wire harness. I think that'll at least let the cover come off. I don't know, it'd probably be smarter to remove this altogether. Damn. Of course, it's a different fucking size. Let's see, this is gonna be 2013 computer slash, man, what the hell is this even called? Left hand cover. Just call it left hand cover. I don't really know what the hell. I mean, it's a mount for the intake manifold, but yeah. Okay. So to get it off with the least amount of screws, do that. Okay, and then got to get to that one, but the wires are in the way. So we are going to very carefully very carefully unhook the computer. computer system. Last thing I want to do is have to buy a computer. Couldn't imagine trying to do this in the car. There's no way. No fucking way. Oh wow, there's like a little final click over. Damn, that's like a double lock mechanism to prevent it from ever coming on. Okay. And then I need to get this fucking zip tie unlocked. Okay. Come on with that. Okay. Then I should be able to get to that bolt now. If not, I'm gonna have to do some more work back here. What am I stuck on? Okay. So only 3 bolts, hopefully. Let's find out here. This whole thing should come off. Yep. Okay, and then I can get, well, the zip tie thing's still good, but I mean, ideally I would just, yeah, move the computer to that one, which means I do need to just take it off of this completely. I should have seen that coming. Oh, easy boy. Easy. And then, just to be safe, 2013. Okay. Put that down there. Put the bolts with it and put this with it. Okay. Okay, now we have clear space to pull this, and it looks like, as far as changing the injectors, I'll have to check price on new injectors, but probably just pull these 2 port injectors out real quick. Should be pretty straightforward. I got a little like damper in here. It's weird, it's a non-return style system. It's very interesting. Usually that would cause vapor lock. Wonder how they manage the vapor lock in this system. I wonder if that's what this is for. Anyway, yeah, so these injectors supposedly have to come out and go into that along with the coil packs, but let's see. I'm gonna make absolutely sure that everything is disconnected, because if not, I could rip up shit I need. It's probably gonna be a big oily mess too. And it looks like there's like sections where it's made to give you a spot to pull it open. Like here, down there's a spot right here that looks like a spot to like break the RTV. I mean, fuck, breaking the RTV loose. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a mess. Where's my pig mat? Do I have any pig mat left? Fuck. Are you kidding me? That's all that's left? I used that much. Great. No, wait, no, here's a roll of it. Smart. Okay. I think this is gonna turn out to be a big mess. Just get ready for it here. This shit's expensive too. I stopped buying the pig mat because it is just way too expensive for very little results. And you can get, you know, the oil dry, basically cat litter, for way cheaper. That stuff. Okay. So now we got to get something that can break everything loose, which would be well, might be a problem. Oh my god. What the fuck? I mean, I'm assuming these bolts might have to come out too? I don't understand. I mean, does this have to come out in order to take the cover off? I don't know enough about it. Or do I have to take the sensor out first, right? I don't know. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? I don't want to risk damaging the sensors. Timing cover, and then I'm gonna call this 2013 front cam sensor bolts. Okay. And then this will be 2013 side cam sensor bolts. This one sensor that's leaking, I don't know what to do about. Okay. And then very, very, very carefully. Ooh, there's metal shavings on the sensor. That's not good. Okay, so the trigger wheel is that right there. So this, I'm pretty sure, is the sensor that has to be moved to this one. And you can see it is actually different Although the connector looks the same, which is a little concerning. But that also means that the sensor down there that's leaking, it's not supposed to leak, right? Is obviously damaged or something. So it would almost be worth buying 4 new sensors, because if they got damaged when the engine exploded, they could blow up the new engine because they wouldn't sense the cam position properly, right? I don't know. I don't fucking know. That's advice I need to get. So, yeah, there's metal shavings in here, which is not good. And the seals look pretty beat up. They're dirty, really dirty. Yeah, I wonder how much they cost. If they don't cost much, they're probably like 50 bucks a pop or something outrageous. This one seems to be in pretty good condition. So, definitely want to replace the one that was leaking. .2013 cam sensors. Okay, then this leaker here. Oh, it's stuck in pretty good. Why is it leaking though? That's the question. Something cracked, or I don't know. That one I don't want to reuse. It's not worth the risk. So, and I need to know what these are. I wonder if those are the variable valve timing servos, this and this, which obviously we would want to use the 2019s if we can. Okay, next is this one. That came out pretty damn easy. Clean spot on the towel. Wait, they're different lengths. Holy crap, they are different lengths. Is it just a top and bottom? Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna have to be a little more cautious. 2013 cam sensor, top left. Top left. .2013 cam sensor, top right. Okay. Shitty Walmart bags. Okay, top left, top right. Let's see, and I can fix this. This is 2013 cam sensor bolts. And this is 2013 Cam VVT bolts. Okay. Because I mean, I am going to try to scrap this engine out, or I probably donate it. I know someone who might actually want the parts and pieces off of it, although they're not really worth much considering it's all blown to hell. Okay. Then this bad boy. Yeah, it's a different size. This one's got a lot of metal chunks on it, but it wasn't leaking, so it's not good if there's metal chunks stuck to your cam sensors. Not good at all. Okay, get her cleaned up. And this will be 2013 Cam sensor bottom right. And I'll have to replace this one. Actually, this one is completely different from the other three. I'm assuming that's some kind of design limitation on the engine, so I'll have to be super careful to get the right part number for this. And of course, you know, they couldn't bother to print a part number on it, so that's gonna suck. I could see them accidentally installing the wrong cam sensor at the factory because of the fact that there's no part numbers or anything written on them. Probably got to be a pain in the butt on the assembly line to put up with. Okay. So this, say no good. And 2013 cam sensor bottom left. And this will actually take inside with me so I can source a replacement. Just put it here with the GoPro batteries. Okay, I'm surprised this GoPro is still running. Have I not been out here an hour? Wait, is it still running? Yeah, okay. Okay, so the cam sensors are out. I don't want to pull on this, because if I pull on that and there's something connected inside of there, but then why would they have the bolts? I don't know what. Okay, well, I gotta go to the restroom anyway, and I need to send some pictures to the guy that's helping me figure this out and see what his opinion is. So I will be back in a little bit. Okay, we are back. I don't have an answer yet for what to do about these, but I am going to go ahead and release all of the extra little bolts around the timing cover, because even if, say, that bolt is holding some kind of tensioner pulley on or something, then it's not really a big deal for it to all fall apart, because again, the engine's not going back together. Now on that engine, we would have to be very careful about removing something we don't need to and potentially causing issues. But in this case, I'm gonna go ahead, start pulling these bolts. I'm not really sure if they're necessary or not. Come on out of there. Ooh, that smells. They have RTV on them, so it makes me think that they're actually helping hold the cover on. Ooh, that was a weird pop noise. That RTV is still wet. Are you kidding me? After, what, it's 2013 to 2020, after 7 years, that RTV is still wet? What? That's interesting. Made a fresh bag for him, too. Oh god, they're different sizes. Or is that just RTV? Yeah, I'm gonna have to be super crazy careful about... I mean, I got the video to help me, but the last thing I want to do is watch my own video, which is pretty hilarious. Oh yeah. God damn, they had way too much RTV on this thing. Okay, now I would have to assume that this doesn't have to come off, but I might as well take it off because you never know. Oh shit, that's rolling the whole engine. Okay. Come on. What is that? Attached from the inside? Never seen a dipstick attached from the inside before. It's gotta just be stuck. Fuck, it doesn't want to come out. I think it's just stuck. Come on. Come out of there, you arrogant fuck. Yeah, it's just stuck. Man, I wish that chewed up the... Wish the dipstick in my Porsche over there was that tight in. I'm still a little worried about it leaking. Oh yeah, it didn't really need to come out. It's not attached to anything. Let's put that back in. That's probably not going to be reused. Now, I just need to wait on the answer for whether or not all of this and this have to come off before I can take off the cover. Although I did hear an interesting little pop sound that made it sound like the cover was kind of coming loose. Although I doubt that. Oh, you know what? The cover's got to come straight off too because it's sealed around this crank. Yeah, supposedly something about the way this is done is very touchy. Let's see. And there's an alignment dowel there. I have a feeling this is going to be very hard to get off. Sure, there's some kind of specialty puller tool or some shit. Who knows? Man, how would I even begin to try and pry this off? I probably need like a legit pry bar. Yeah, it's not gonna budge by any normal means, that's for sure. Don't wanna... I can't really find... I mean, it's attached really well. I can't even find a gap to get the screwdriver in. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, I don't know. for now, we might as well just continue with some of the other things we need to do. For example, the coil packs have to be, well, I might maybe get new ones, but the coil packs have to be reused, so dielectric grease, good. At least that was done right. Wow, those spark plugs are deep, fucking deep in there. Holy shit. Okay. Coil packs seem like they're in pretty good condition for how much heat they're exposed to. 2013 coil packs. Whether or not I reuse those is up in the air. Probably will have to. Well, I don't know, because once you put the engine back in the car, you can't get them out. I mean, at least not without some miracle, just because of the way they're designed. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do 2013 coil packs. Left hand. And 2013 coil packs, right hand. Good dielectric grease. I don't know, I mean, a 7-year-old coil pack, probably time to replace it, honestly. Problem is we have to get a 2013 coil pack to replace it because it's different from, yeah, it's completely different. Like, look at this connector, just plastic, and then look at this connector. It's like some kind of fancy plastic with metal, so the older computer can't run the new coil pack, which means I have to be very careful. Oh, here's a part number. FK0438. Good. So 7-year-old coil packs will probably, unfortunately, expensively have to be replaced. You know, and like say if the Subaru coil packs maybe $300 for the set, but then a performance one is $400 for the set, obviously you're gonna go for the performance one, right? So these will have to be replaced for sure. 7 years old, can't be a dick and just leave them in there. Especially if I can't sell the car, then I just screw myself over and have to take the engine back out anyway. Okay, coil packs are out. I really want to get the stupid... I don't know. Man. Fuck. That RTV. See, if this fucking thing was held on with a gas... Sorry about that. The GoPro battery died. And I waited for the heater to turn off. So, if they had bothered to use a gasket, then this cover would pop right off. But no, the whole fucking engine is glued together. Okay. Anyway, So I really probably cannot do this by myself. I need somebody with more experience. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some other stuff apart. Some easy stuff. Just kind of cherry pick our way around the engine. Take what we can. So here you can see this cover, this insulation material. It's not on this one. Now the reason why is this insulation is a failed attempt at quieting down the god-awful nightmare chirp, 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 chirp. This thing that just chirps away 24/7. Just, I'm still mad. Such a bad design. And this is actually a replacement from the recall for the chirping. And it still chirps. It's a replacement part and it still chirps. Now the 2019, supposedly they fixed it. The chirping was caused by ethanol. That has become a fact, a known fact, that the ethanol content in the gas, the higher the ethanol, the more chirping. So supposedly they fixed it. They fucking better have, because God is it annoying. So the only thing we need to worry about here is getting these two injectors out. Oh wow. Holy shit, look at this. Subaru installed the injector wrong from the factory. Look at this. Or the mechanic that was working on this pump fucked it up. See how there's an alignment tab? This one is, oh fuck. Look at that, this injector's left loose. So either the mechanic that did the recall on this or Subaru fucked up one of my injectors. That makes me really fucking mad, because now I don't even know if I can trust this injector anymore. I mean, it's not leaking, and if it does leak, it's fairly straightforward to fix it while the engine's in the car, but that makes me really mad. Somebody half-assed their job. See, on this side, the injectors are correct, so makes me mad, really does. And I don't want to take the injectors out yet. I'm gonna leave them for a second. How does this manifold come off? Well, the injectors have to come out, right? But yeah, I guess I can take the injectors out. Give me a sec. Gonna have to. One of the issues with dealing with injectors is they're super touchy. They are even the smallest little tiniest particle of dirt can clog it. And so you see there's all this dirt all around this work area here, and there's dirt all around the work area here. So I need to get rid of that dirt. Which would be what would be the best way to do that? I don't have a can of compressed air. My friend organized this toolbox for me. This is actually 30 years old. My dad gave it to me for Christmas because he got new toolboxes. So this is an original Craftsman made in the USA from 30 years ago. So I'm trying to take care of it. It's more of a memento than it is for working, so there's not going to use it too much. So we are going to very carefully blow some air. I got to get this charged up. I can do it over here. And this thing was like half price because the Sears in town was going out of business. But it's frustrating because it has like a slow leak, so it doesn't stay compressed. Something in this assembly here leaks a little bit, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Just for my very low use. Now, if I ever got a CNC plasma cutter, in order for this thing to keep up with it, I would have to fix the leak. Obviously fix it myself, but okay. So I'm gonna shut the camera off while I do this because it's really loud. Okay, I've got 60 PSI. I don't want to overdo it. You can see the dust coming off of it. If you have too much pressure, you could actually blow into the seal or blow the seal out. I actually got really lucky that my direct injectors didn't blow up from the pressure from the turbo. I don't know how I got away with that because many people had that problem. Doesn't look like 60 PSI is enough. Well, it's down to 40 now. Okay, we're at 80 PSI. Try again. Doing a lot better. This hose sucks. Okay, I am feel better. Don't feel 100%, but I feel better. So, actually, we probably should leave this here. The fuck? Oh, and that might be, you know, might need this. Just maybe, right? Okay. Unplug it, of course. Don't want to start a fire. All right. We can go ahead and pull these injectors. Make sure we keep them clean. How the hell are you supposed to... I have to unplug it first? Oh, wow. That plug. Oh God, there's a lot of dirt all over this one. Wonder how that happened. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. Now I can get to it. Maybe. Okay, we're gonna do 2 bags. Gonna do 2013 injector bolts, 2013 injectors, 2013 injector bolts, 2013 injectors. Okay, 2013 injector bolts and the injectors. Of course, there's another one of these. Where'd the orange one go? Uh-oh. I lost a screwdriver. That's not good. Where'd it go? Oh, that's really not good. Oh, no. I feel dumb. I think this one's sharper. It's locked in there pretty good. Maybe if I do it this way. Got it. Okay. Ooh. Okay, good. The fuel's not gummed up, so that means I got stable in it on time, because originally I thought I hadn't gotten the stable in it. Man, I might have to... That's dirty. It's really dirty. Oh, man. I think you can wash this whole thing in gasoline, and some kind of procedure for cleaning these, because right now it's just dirty, like, and I guarantee you they're way too expensive to replace. Of course, a dirty injector, I would hope the engine computer can catch that. If not, ooh, it would not be good. But yeah, I mean, that's dirty as hell. I'm not so confident about not clogging it on accident. But I'm just very, very glad the fuel is still liquid and not a gummy, nasty mess like I imagined. Hopefully that means the fuel pump's still in good condition. So that's my big concern, is if I didn't get enough stable into the gas, then the fuel pump oh yeah, those are dirty. Okay, let's do it this way. Try and keep as much dirt away from the important parts as we can. Left hand. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't like that at all. There's just dirt everywhere. Damn it. Could get rebuilt injectors for a core charge. Not sure what I want to do on that. They're so dirty. And they're old. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the video or not, but that air tank's leaking. I mean, the hose leaks too, but the tank is leaking. All right, I gotta take the bolts out. That would be smart. So same here. Let's take the connectors out first this time. Wow, that is... really makes me mad somebody half-assed this one. Oh boy, it seems like it's stuck. Come on, you bastard. There we go. No. What the fuck? Crap. Got it. Okay. And then I gotta get this off. Oh, and then this. How the hell? It's like a... Oof. Okay, that's off and out of the way. And the bolt was loose, so somebody definitely fucked this up. But the second one was not loose, yeah. Somebody done fucked that up. Okay, where injector bolts. Yeah, I don't know what to do about these injectors. Last thing I need is a clogged injector. Okay. Yeah, that's fucking dirty as shit. Oh no, don't do that. Come on. Lay down in there. Too dirty, way too dirty. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. I can't reuse these new injectors. Yeah, they're a completely different style. Well, no, they looks the same to me. I need to double check that. 11 DEP, 11 DEP. DAUCC. DAUCC. Are they different? Man. Yeah, they've got different part numbers on them. Fuck. That's great. Okay, so... And I hope they didn't fuck these connectors up when they took that engine apart. Oh wait, I can't use this wire harness anyway. That's right. Okay. So... Now we can remove the manifold. I think it's just 6 bolts. Intake manifold. 1 D13. Intake manifold. Of course, it's under the wire harness. Ah! Oh, come on, give me a break. Give me a fucking break. Okay. Da, 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 da. Well, that's a clusterfuck. I would definitely not want to have to change the intake manifold while it's on the car, while the engine's in the car, because, my God. People have done it to fix their direct injectors, so doesn't look like a fun day or week. Okay, I just need to get to this one. Come on. Okay. And I need to get to that one, which is, these are hard lines, so I'm gonna need some creativity on this. It is a 12, so gonna try this. Ghetto, super ghetto. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta... So that's one thing I was wondering, is this cover compatible with that cover? My guess is no. Yeah. I don't even know if there is a cover on these, or if they just left it like this. I don't know. This is in pretty good shape. This could sell for some money, I bet. Okay. See if I can sell the catch can for... not much, because they'd have to buy new hoses. Okay. If I remember right, it was a pretty tight connection, especially because of the boost. Yeah, I think I over-tightened this one. Come on, there we go. Okay. Catch can is almost ready to come off. How the hell? Come on. Fuck you. I actually need to find out where this came from on the car and make sure that I didn't screw myself over with this bolt here missing. Oh yeah, of course, these hose clamps are just falling apart. Great. Look at that. Shitty ass hose clamps just unscrewing itself. Real nice. Real nice. Okay. Come on. Man, I'm so weak I can't even... That's right, there was barbed fittings on these. Come on. Let's see. Is this... Where's my special cutters? There they are. These extremely dangerously sharp, cut your finger off PVC pipe cutter thing. Okay. Oh, this hose needs to be replaced. If somebody was gonna install the catch can, it would not be smart not to replace the hose. Okay, and then one more. Okay, it's trash. This can be maybe resold. Maybe. Okay. Now we should be ready. All right. Moment of truth. Here we go. Oh, nope. Nope, I messed up. Okay, now it's ready. Hopefully Wait, why am I taking the intake manifold off again? Wait. Wait. Oh, that's right. The wire harness is underneath it. Okay. I didn't say, wait, why am I doing all this work? Oh, nope. Wire harness. Yeah. That sucks. It means I gotta take that red one off, too. What a pain. Okay. Alright. Alright, here we go. What, is there something attached? All the stupidity. They can't make it easy, can they? That would be too convenient. Take that off before I fuck it up. Okay. And apparently this has got to come off. Okay, now I should be able to, okay. Now this side's in my way. Shit, almost had it. Okay. The fuck? There's shit attached underneath? Oh yeah, man, you guys, I don't know if you guys remember me struggling to get this zip tie on this hose, because this hose actually has a really, so all these hoses, see how these are clamped from the factory? So they did it right. When they did this one, they half-assed the job and they didn't put a clamp on it. So when you get a turbocharger, it'll blow this hose off. So I actually had to spend like an hour trying to fish this zip tie underneath here and getting it on this hose and getting it tight enough to actually clamp the hose. If they had just put a 1-cent clamp on it from the beginning, it wouldn't have been an issue. But like I said, they half-assed it, so. All right, so now this has to come off carefully. So, and this is your EGR, no, not EGR, sorry, your evap solenoid. So this is what sucks fumes from the gas tank. And at least I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Where does that hose? Yeah, this here. So this sucks fumes from your gas tank and burns it in the engine as some part of some random government requirement that, you know how the government is. So this has got to come off. I think the easiest way would be to get this nut off and cut that zip tie. After all that struggling and screaming, I gotta cut it off. I just wish eBay wasn't such a shit company so I could, sell these parts. Or like I said, I'd probably give them to a friend of mine who might be able to use them in exchange for some favors on the Porsche. We will see. Okay. pull that. Okay. So, oh, no, on the floor. Oh, what the fuck? That is oil from the turbo. Fuck. It's a shop. It's gonna get dirty eventually, but damn. Okay, this needs to go. It's actually really oily, man. That turbo. I mean, even with the catch can, it looks like the turbo did some fairly decent damage. Or that could be part of the engine explosion. Okay, so that's the valves. There's some shit built up in there. It almost looks like it's fuel that's been leaking out. Those valves are open. Yeah, that's probably fuel. Okay, so where are the direct? Oh, the direct injectors are here. Luckily, I don't have to do anything with those except disconnect the wire harness from them. It's actually okay. Let's do this screwdriver very carefully. Yeah, I had a feeling this one wasn't going to be so cooperative. Come on, big boy. And again, I have to reuse the 2013 harness. My God, what a mess. All kinds of sensors and shit under here. This one has a release mechanism. Yes, come on, release. The last thing I want to do is have to replace all those stupid zip ties. Especially considering they're probably like $1 each. Fucking hell. Oh, hell, see. Okay. Okay, you got that. And then direct injector something. It's gonna be very difficult to put the engine back together. To put the new engine back together. All the fucking shit buried deep inside. My God. I don't even know how they did it at the factory. Little Japanese hands. Holy crap. That would probably help. Well, pretty good ground strap. Might as well put them back. Okay. Yeah, how the hell, I mean, I guess it's way easier to plug them in, but how the hell am I supposed to take them out? God damn. They're in there good. They're in there really, really good. Don't want to unbolt this rail because I don't want to fuck with that and mess up the direct injectors on that engine. So I need to figure out how to unhook them without doing that. Damn. That is a tight ass freaking button on that. Get a screwdriver in there to put pressure on it. Come on. Fucking shit. I need this connector. This connector has to survive because it's okay. That was stressful, to say the least. Okay. Okay. This whole side is free. Just sucks I have to reuse this harness. Like, you know, I got a brand new engine with a brand new harness and I got to reuse this one. Lame. Okay. Oh yeah, and of course that one's not anywhere where you can release it. I'm getting better. Each time I do something, I'm getting a little bit better at it. Like releasing these is getting easier each time. find a new little trick or method. This is why, I'm sure you guys would completely agree, but it'd be extremely dumb to take the 2019 engine apart first, because you don't have any experience, you don't have any, you don't understand the quirks of the engine yet. So okay, it's out. That's out. And it's ready to come out. What's holding me back? Where's that go? Oh, wow. Oh, that's a knock sensor. It's kind of important. Ooh, there's a knock sensor over here I forgot too. I almost ripped the wire out of it. That would have been dumb. Okay. Yeah, I hope I didn't mess up this knock sensor over here. Couldn't imagine having to try and fix that because I was like lifting up on this. Couldn't imagine trying to fix that knock sensor while it's in the car, because you'd have to take all this shit apart and you couldn't get to anything or reach anything. And honestly, if I got a knock sensor fault, I'd probably just take the engine back out. Because, God, that would suck. Okay. Something's still attached. Oh, that looks like... Oh, yep, the direct injector's over here. Which we learned the best way to take the direct injector out is with some pliers because of the design of the plugs. Well, if you can even get to them. There we go. So again, I'm just learning lessons for the new engine so I don't mess up the new engine. Man, this one's not in a good spot. This one is even worse. Might have to take the AC compressor off to get to it. Or not. Okay. Now what? Yeah, and I assume the wire routing is very important for not only getting everything back together, but to prevent any kind of errors like with the heat, getting something hot that shouldn't be hot, or the length of the wires all coming together nicely. Yeah, what a pain in the ass. Oh my God. I feel really sorry for the Japanese guy that has to put this together every day. What a shit show. Where does this go? Oh, that's the MAF. It's for the MAF. Wait. No. No, did I accidentally throw away my mass airflow sensor? No. Son of a bitch. No, those are so expensive. No, it must have been the mass airflow sensor must have been attached to the turbo kit when we sold it. God damn it! Those are so expensive. Oh, man. Oh, I see they fucked this up really nice. Well, fuck. Great, now I need a new mass airflow sensor. That's great. Just adding to the list of shit. I don't know what to do about the injectors. Just can't guarantee that I didn't get shit in them. I mean, you could probably, well, no, because they would be closed. Fuck. Gonna have to do some research on that. See if it's worth replacing or not. Okay, so let's see. Harness is out. The crank sensor back here, I can't get it out. Well, I can get it out, but I don't want to because there's a mounting bracket that needs to come with it, which means the flywheel's got to come off. To get the flywheel off, I got to lift the engine off the stand so I can use my impact to get it off. And then it needs to go for resurfacing because it got all fucked up somehow. Which, I don't know, it's not too bad. I might be able to scuff it really good. Some Scotch-Brite. Because the clutch disc, I need to check the clutch disc. Because the clutch only has like 3,000 miles on it. I just replaced it. The clutch disc is in good condition. So, not worried about it. Check the pressure plate. I really don't want to have... The price of these went from like $400 to $800 in the last couple of years. And I'll have to Scotch-Brite the pressure plate. It's not supposed to be a mirror coat. And what was going on is that the turbo was so powerful that even this clutch is not strong enough. This is the ACT XT clutch. So I actually... This is trash. So I need to... I mean, no turbo, it won't be a problem. I just need to get those surfaces cleaned up so we don't have slipping problems, which we won't. I mean, it's not turbocharged anymore. I think that's everything except, well, I got to get this cover off somehow, and I got to get this, but the cover's got to come first, and then I can somehow get that hoist over here and get the engine off the stand temporarily. Well, actually, it'd probably be smart to just take this engine and put it right on that pallet and get it ready to transport wherever, right? I mean, honestly, there's probably a lot of money in here. It would be nice to know what went wrong with the engine. I don't see like a dropped valve. I don't know. I don't want to even bother with all this extra shit, so. That's probably it for today. I need help to get that timing cover off, so. Yeah. So, anyway, stupid heater. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.